so there's the rucksack, and looking at that backpack there with that picture on, can you guess who I'm with? I'm with the artist himself, Richard Crooks, aka Muesli Slush. And we're actually having, I mean, I'm just looking at this, I see this a lot because I spend a lot of time with my mate Richard, and he's always wearing this. But I've had a proper good look at this, and the artwork is just phenomenal, the detail. And it's got jewels in it, gems.
Luminous paint. It glows in the dark.
It's luminous paint. I did, go on, tell
It glows in the dark.
Tell me about it, go on.
It's got, I've used acrylics. I've never used acrylics before. I'm a watercolour man, so it was my first attempt at it. But it's a cheap bag from a dinosaur shop, 80 baht, acrylics. And I've put little jewels on, and I specially used luminous paint, so it will glow in the dark. If you see me out at night, it will light up. I'm crazy, I know. But yeah, this is Alan Watts, by the way. If you don't know who it is, Alan Watts, famous English philosopher and raconteur, and a bit of a naughty man, really. Very, very good fun. And he's a big part of my life, and he has been for a few years.
I knew about Alan Watts, but you explained a different side to the fella. But he's a philosopher, but he was an alcoholic.
He ended up being alcoholic, yeah. But he started off, he was a strong Buddhist when he was a kid, in his teens. He was lecturing the Buddhist Society in the UK when he was in his teens. Very, very interesting man, very theological. He did become a Church of England minister in America for a few years, but he kind of couldn't handle the strictures of that, and so he left that, and he became an academic and philosopher and lecturer, and he lectured all over America. He moved over to America. He became instrumental in popularising Zen Buddhism for the West, and he would lecture on all sorts of subjects. Absolutely brilliant guy. And entertaining, but very funny as well. Very, very funny guy.
And a fantastic voice.
Brilliant, beautiful voice. Yeah.
When you hear him, you know it's him, and he's got such, I mean, because I'm a hypnotist, I'm aware of cadence, timbre, breath, tone, pacing, and he's just got it. You lose yourself in his narrative.
Yeah, you do. You just takes you away. And he's always laughing. There's so much laughter and fun and jokes in his work. Even though it's serious and very moving stuff. The only thing that he did become interested in using psychotropic drugs for experiencing a mystical state, but only as a tool to achieve a mystical state. Now I'm anti-drugs, I always have been, so I kind of don't agree with him on that. But he always said that if you are experimenting and changing your consciousness, experiencing other states of consciousness, it should be a medicine, not a diet. So people who are into the drug culture, and it's just having it all the time and getting stronger and stronger and stronger, that's not what he was about at all. He was interested in experiencing a mystical state, but then once you've done that, you don't need it anymore.
Called microdosing now, isn't it? They call it microdosing.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it's a new thing that's come out. It's not something that I'm endorsed or aware of. It's not. You don't need to do that.
No. I've never used it.
You don't need to do that. We can produce DMT through meditation and hypnosis.
I think so. Totally, you don't need it. But he was involved. He was a man of his time. Kind of the 50s and 60s and the Beat Generation, Jack Kerouac, On the Road, and all that stuff. Very, very interesting, creative time, an explosion of creativity in people, and the psychedelic music. So it's kind of.
And I'm sure you've been told before, but you look like Alan Watts. I mean, if you're wearing that, you wouldn't be surprised that people think that that's a self-portrait.
Somebody else didn't ask if it was me, but I can't really see it myself.
Well, put your comments in the comments box below. Just give us a smile, because it's dead ringers for each other. I mean, you were saying in the last, What's the last one where Richard was revealing that he had a coffee shop called Mr. Shakespeare and people thought he looked like Shakespeare? Well, you look like Alan Watts Shakespeare and Muesli Slush, funny enough.
Thank you very much. Very kind. Yeah.
So we're just having coffee and croissants, and we're going to make some more videos today about our adventures. But thanks, Richard, for sharing that with me.
We're kind of on a bit of a shopping day today. I'm just about to take Michael on to a strange place. We'll see how we go.
And we'll watch the next video. Take care.